Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another live stream. And today what I'm bringing you is American Truck Simulator. Now, with American Truck Simulator, we just had a new DLC, the Utah package. So what I thought I'd do, I thought I'd start the game all over again. And I thought, we'd start off in Utah so we can check out the new map, do a couple of jobs and start building our career. And as well as that, apart from just a live stream, I might live stream this game more often. We'll see how we go with this, if people are interested in doing that. If they are, what we will do, I'll turn into a little bit of a series on the channel as well. So what we'll do, we'll just see how it kind of goes. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you, American roads, we're driving on the wrong side of the road for me, and I don't understand all the rules. You know, you can stop at red lights, you can go right. You know, I know some of the rules, so we'll see how we get along. Any tips is always welcome. I've opened my can of cider here, so I am ready for my long drive here in this van. So we've started our career. I've already done the first little introductory thing. I didn't think anyone would want to see that. So what I did is get us through that. So what we're going to do, we're going to pick our first job and let's have a look what we got. Let's see what kind of... now we don't actually own any trucks at the moment. We've only got 1,000 in the bank. So what we have to do, we actually have to work for a few other people first, and then eventually we will buy our own trucks, get more trucks, have staff, and create a haulage company. That would be the idea. So look, let's see what jobs we have first. Let's see what we can get up to here in Utah. So this is Utah. We're based here in Myobe. Could be saying that terribly. I do apologize for my pronunciation. So here we go. Here's our jobs. We've got loads of different things. This one's actually paid the most. It's quite a long drive up. I want to try and get in a couple of journeys in this episode. So I'm trying to find maybe if we have a couple of smaller ones. I want to take some interesting loads as well. That'll be going down into Arizona. Now another thing is, I've actually never really been to America, and so I thought playing this game I could do the sightseeing at the same time. That was the plan. But yeah, so we could go into New Mexico. What do you think? Should we stay in Utah for a bit? I think because of the new DLC, I think we should definitely stay, and maybe head up here towards Salt Lake City. There was one of them. Where are we? There we go. That is bringing us literally into Salt Lake City. I think we'll take this job. Now, I actually haven't driven around the new DLC at all, so this would be my first look at Utah as well as you guys. And here we go. We're in a nice Volvo. It's a sleeper cab as well. Wow, look at that. Look at all the room we get in the back of these things. Crazy compared to here in Europe. Absolutely crazy. Okay. Have a little look outside our load. I actually didn't even check the load before we left. I think it's some sort of stone or sand. Here's our lovely Volvo. Like I said, we are driving for other people at the moment until we can get some trucks. I think this would probably be the kind of first truck I'll be going for. I do like the Volvos. But yeah, we'll see how we go with that. So here we go. Let's turn her on. Let's get her prepared for our journey. Now here on our journey, I'll just bring it up. So what we're going, we got stones. We're going to Salt Lake mining. 5 grand. Okay, rest stop in 13 hours. Oh, I do have rests on this game as well, so we are playing it simulation properly. Okay, 245 miles. So let's head off. Now, if anyone is wondering, I am playing with an Xbox remote. I'm not using a steering wheel. So I thought I'd give it a go, see what it was like, how the game handles this way. Now, there's no volume. Why is there no sound, actually? 1 second. Something has happened. On the game, I mean, there's no sound on the game. What has happened? Master volume's up. Why is there no truck? Why is there no noises? Just 1 second there. Interesting. Where's the audio gone? I wonder if there's a bit of a bug in the game here. We can have voice navigation. We'll go for UK voice preview. Are you getting the noises of the truck on the channel by any chance? Just very quickly, when the truck was moving, did any of you get the sounds? Because I'm not getting them on my end for some reason. All of a sudden, it's kind of dropped out. The volume's all on there. Yeah, you didn't hear the truck. Yeah, it was just working 2 seconds ago, and now the just trying to change the sound settings here quickly, and just trying to see if I can get it going okay. Just 1 second. One second, I know it's a little bit annoying. Just 1 second, just going through here. What I'm going to do, just very quickly, I'm just going to reload the game, so just give me 2 seconds. I think that's the easiest way. We'll just have a quick reload. 1 second. Okay, so we're back, and I have sound again. So look, it must have been a bit of a bug on the DLC. So
okay, here we go.
Oh, okay, yeah, forgot we put that on. So the sat nav has his voice. Yep, we can turn left. I'm sure I can manage that. Right, I think I'm going to need more than one beer for this journey. Jesus. I gotta also remember to drive on the other side of the road. So like I said, I don't really know all the rules here on the American roads. I will give it my best. The speed limits are a bit funny. We do get penalised quite heavy on the game If we do get caught by the police, there is a lot of police around. There are mods to be installed. Now I have installed a few mods for a few different trucks, engine noises, and a few other little bits and bobs. But I haven't gone too heavy with the mods just yet. I thought we'll just start this off and we'll see how we kind of go along. That was the plan. So we're here in Utah and we're going to head up to Salt Lake City. Now what I do know and what I've heard of Utah is supposed to be a beautiful place with the mountains and the rivers and stuff like that. Full of Mormons. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Mormons. But yeah, that's about as much as I know about Utah. I assume all the sounds are good now. Are you getting all the engine noises? Hopefully you are. So this game has been out for a little while. Oh, we're going to turn left. And it has come up on the Steam sale recently. It has been going pretty cheap. It has been out for a long time, but they're continuously expanding the maps here in America. I assume that what they eventually are going to do is fill up the whole of America, so you could probably do like the Route 66, which I think that would be pretty cool. After that car, we're just going to pull out. Oh, the buses let me out. And I'll tell you now, I would not have let him out. Yeah, we're all good now with the sound. At least you can hear the trucks. Pretty boring if you're not going to hear nothing. They're bringing out DLCs all the time. This Utah only came out, I think it was last week. That's why I thought what we'd do, I'd start the game all over again and I'd show a career mode with you guys. Now some of the journeys can go on quite long, and just to do single episodes on them, you know, episodes can run into hours and people don't really hang around. So what we might do with some of the shorter journeys, we might make little episodes of, and then when we do the longer stuff, the long hauls and the special kind of deliveries. Now I have that mod installed, and there are some crazy things that we can move around the states of America. And what I probably will do is make them into live streams, if that interests enough people.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left, then turn left. It feels so weird driving on the other side of the road.
Turn left.
I suppose I don't have to wait for anything. Now driving these kind of bigger lorries and stuff, it shouldn't be too much of a challenge for me. Like I said, at my day job I'm a professional driver, so hopefully I don't drive too terribly. Like I said, I am playing on an Xbox controller, so it's not as fluid as it probably could be. I do need to invest in a nice steering wheel for this. I'll make sure it's on my Santi's wish list anyways, I'm sure. It's going pretty quick, isn't he? There is one other mod that I do have installed, which is the traffic mod. So when we hit peak hours, like rush hours and stuff, we should hit more realistic kind of traffic. It'd definitely be a lot busier because the traffic that was already there, it wasn't particularly great. It didn't really feel realistic. So I did install that mod as well for this.
And then exit right.
Okay, Carl. Keep right, exit right. So now the main thing of these is that we have to keep an eye out for police officers, because they will do speeding if I'm speeding and they're driving alongside me, and the penalties are huge in this game. I don't know if that is what it is really like in America, but the penalties on this are absolutely crazy. I think it's $1,000 if I get caught speeding, which is a little bit crazy. We get penalties also if we run late as well. Now we do have to take rest time. I put that as a realistic simulation on the game that you know, professional drivers, we do have to rest. We can't just keep driving and driving and driving. It does limit our jobs for the day, so obviously we won't get as many done in the day, especially when we start taking out the loans to buy our own trucks, which we'll talk about, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Obviously the more jobs you get done in a day, the better for your interest on your loans. But we'll see how we kind of go with all that kind of stuff. Now the other surprise I'm going to try and do for this series is when we buy our own trucks, I am going to start going back after this, and I'm going to carry on trying to create my own skins. So I'll have my own liveries on the trucks for my own company, for InsideAgameR, or Inside A Haulage, that is what my company will be called. Currently I'm just freelancing for anybody and anybody that will give me a truck and let me drive. Now there are some things, now on this first route I didn't look in the map too much. We should really be looking at our unlockables, our places on the map that when we drive by we have to unlock. And you know, like dealerships and stuff where we'll get more varieties of the vehicles, so we do have to do all of that. The wheel's on the wrong side. It's on the wrong side for me, that's for sure. Or is it on the wrong side for you? No, it's on the wrong side for me. Yeah, it is quite strange driving on the other side of the road. It's the wrong side. Definitely the wrong side, but I do have a can of cider in my hand while I'm doing this. There we go, we've discovered a new location, Price. As I was saying before that, there are discoverables. Here we go. I say this is
Keep left.
probably, it's just up the road here. I should really detour. Hang on, let's bring up the map very quickly and just see what that discoverable is in Price. So we might detour off quickly. Let's have a look. So we have a discoverable here, so maybe what we do, we just click up here, we'll come off here at this carriageway, we'll go through Price, we'll pick up whatever this is. It could be don't drink and drive, you might spill your drink. Yeah, I know. But I'm in America, I can do what I want. But yeah, so look, what we'll do, we'll just click on there, we're going to go through Price, we'll have a look at the village itself on this DLC, and we'll pick up the discoverable and we'll see what it is. Now it could be, I can't think what the name is or what it could be, but what it could be is, yeah, let's bring it back to
road.
what it could be is a place where we hire staff.
Right.
Where it'll give us more choices when it comes to actually hiring our own staff for our company. Slow down a little bit here. There we go, down to 45 now.
Keep right.
So yeah, so what we'll do, we'll see what's here. Now, like I said, I don't know all the traffic rules. I don't know, am I supposed to wait, supposed to go? Who knows? We'll keep on trucking. So here's Price. I'm sure it's probably a real place. I don't know if it is authentic or not, obviously. But there's some car dealerships here. Pretty cool selection of cars. We have a green light. Now, when we do these things, like I said, we do need to get the discoverables as we go through the maps, but we do have to be careful of our time. Just going over the speed limit there, on our times for our delivery, because otherwise we do get penalised as well for being late. Like I said, the penalties in this game are huge, absolutely huge. And we don't really make a lot of money as is. I think this was 5 or 6 grand is what we'll probably make, which is probably not too bad for a day's work. I wonder if it rains much in Utah.
Go straight on.
So there we go, let's have a little look around. Look at that fire truck. That's pretty cool. It's still red. So yeah, look, we got some. What have we got out here? We got a pawn shop, Supreme Hardwares. I'm not sure what else. There you You guys have a look inside the truck. Like I said, it is pretty incredible, these trucks, how big they are. Nothing like the Euro Truck Simulator. You know, they literally get a bed in the back and that's about it. Jesus, we're struggling with the gears. Come on. Oh. Only 25 in this town. Jeez, that's slow. Now I'm going to have to go right here now too as well. So here's our first discoverable coming up on the right. We got recruitment agency, yep. So
Keep
look,
right, and then turn right.
it's handy. We're going to need it. So even if it's red, if there's nothing coming, I think we can go right.
Turn right.
These guys clearly don't think that, so maybe that theory is wrong. But I thought when it's a red, as long as you give way, you could go right. Is that the thing? What have we got here? Bookstores. Quick market. Pizza. Does I have another mouthful of my beer while we're waiting? Oh, there's a police car. No, I'm gonna just go wide here. We don't want to be hitting him.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Keep left and turn left.
Turn left.
I think we're gonna have to play with the voices on our sat nav. I'm not too sure if I like car. What else we got? Global Mills. Actually, there was another mod. I think I'm still on red, aren't I? There was another mod I did put on. I think I can't remember, did it stay on? I know there was an update on the game. I'll have to check on the next episode. But the other mod that I had installed was to put in real places, like some of the signage, like have McDonald's and all that kind of stuff. Make it a little bit more realistic. I don't know if that's still on. I'll have to check because the versions of the game change. So sometimes the mods break until they get updated. So that I'll have to find out. I should have checked actually before. There you go, so there's a nice little village of Price. Or a village or a town, whatever you want to call it. Now we're going to head back onto the freeway, I believe. Also, when we have our own trucks as well, we've got to think about things with like
right,
maintenance,
and then turn right.
servicing, fuel, rest. Now, if I do any jobs that require that I do need a rest break, they should be factored into the jobs.
Turn right.
Can I go right now? It's red light, or are one of these lights I have to wait? I wonder are there different laws in different states in America about this as well. That might be another key factor here, thinking about it. But if we do want to rest, the first truck we'll buy, we won't be high enough level to have this kind of night cab here in the back. It looks like a caravan in the back of this one. We won't be allowed that. We'll only get the day cabs, which means we have to sleep in motels and rest stops properly, which do make the journeys a little bit more difficult. But like I said, it makes a bit more realism to the game. Oh! How dare you? See that I was coming. These crazy Yanks. Overall, though, they're crazy. This game and all the updates and the maps. Like, if you go up to Oregon and Washington, they're beautiful. We will head up that way. Even Vegas. Vegas is pretty cool. Going down the Strip, go across Niagara Falls. So, like I said, these are all the kind of sightseeing stuff that I plan to do on this journey with us on these live streams. I think it'll all be pretty fun. Do a bit of sightseeing along the way as well. Look at the old cars there. They're cool.
Get ready to turn right.
Yes, Carl, get ready to turn right.
Turn right.
Okay, so lights maybe I can't go, but these, if there's nothing coming, I can go. I stopped. looked, kind of. Also, we have to give ourselves a bit of a wide clearance. To be fair, this trailer is not as large as some. So yeah, back on the road. We still have 2 hours, 4 minutes of drive time. They reckon 104 more miles. We should get there by about 20 to 4, so we should beat the traffic in Salt Lake City. I don't know if the traffic is bad there or not in real life. The mod should make it a bit more realistic. Hopefully it's not going to be too bad. And we should be able to have a little look around on the way in. Hopefully we have plenty of time for the job. Now it looks like we're on Route 6, Highway 6. I don't know what they call Interstate 6. I don't know the big difference really on the American roads. I should probably have found out. Surprisingly enough though, since I'm taking 39 tons on the back of the lorry, it's pulling really well. I do like these Volvos. Now the buses that I drive, they're the same brand, Volvo, same dash, same kind of engines, V10s. I do like them, they're very comfortable to drive. And some of the other American makes that we have on here, look, we'll check out more trucks. What we'll do while we're still making a bit of money to start our own business, we'll check out a couple of trucks and maybe we'll pick together which one we'll start with. But this is definitely a contender for me. I do like the Volvos. Look at the cows out there grazing. Going too slow for my liking. So what we're going to do, I'm just throwing cruise control on. Should bring me up to 60. I might have to come off cruise control again already. See if we catch up with that other car. Actually, driving with an Xbox controller, I'm actually pretty surprised how responsive the wheel is. It's actually not too bad. I thought it would be quite horrendous, to be honest with you. So if anyone is thinking about picking up the game but doesn't have a wheel, it's actually not that bad to play with a controller. I must admit, it's actually alright. With cruise control, we can have a little look, a little bit of a wind farm. Now, it's in below a valley. You'd think that would be the worst place to put a wind farm because you're not going to catch much wind down there. Who knows? So we are coming into some sort of other little place here now. Now, like I was telling you before, if we are in our own truck in a day cab, to kind of stops, we'd have to take a break and rest at. There's one of them over there. My wing mirror is now on the way. What I'll do, I'll come out of the... But it goes to green light now. Oh, of course it goes to green light. So there goes like a fueling station. You can see there's parking spots. We can actually rest there. So we do need to factor them into some routes, especially when we start hauling our own stuff. If we get our own trailers and stuff, like I said, I'm going to work on some skins, try and make it look pretty cool. See how we go. I won't promise them because I'm not the best at designing. If anyone is watching who is a modder, please get in contact there. Emails on YouTube if you want to give me a hand.
Go straight on.
You're more than welcome. Okay, so let's have a little look around. The truck is pretty cool. Look at the car behind me. I love the cars. Got hoods, Walbert. No, so the mod didn't stay on because the mod, Walbert I assume is Walmart. So the mod must have not transferred over with the Green Mart. Yeah, it mustn't have transferred over with the new update of the game. So I will check that out. I'll see if I can get another mod to make it a little bit more realistic. Another mouthful of beer. Off we go. It's not my truck, doesn't matter about drink driving. I do suggest to anyone out there, I'm not telling anyone to drink and drive. I'm definitely not telling anyone to do that. Just put that out there. So Provo is discovered. This must be this little town or village. That's pretty cool that they're building it up there. So this is
right.
Provo. We're going to keep right because we're going to be turning right. So let's get in the other lane. We're going to Salt Lake City. I should have found some interesting facts out before this about Salt Lake City. Maybe there could have been something to discuss. I don't really know much about it, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of like the main place in Utah. That's about it. It's coming, move across. We've only got about 44 miles to go, to be honest with you. That's not too bad. We've done, most of it's been motorway. Got to go through a few little villages, which are pretty cool. Speed a little bit on the cruise control. Means I can have a little bit of a look around, a little bit more, not have to think so much. So what do you all think of the game so far? Graphics are pretty cool. There'll be a lot more people watching the England game than watching this. So relaxing just driving in here in the van. I think we can turn on the radio. I don't know if I get a copyright strike though. I don't know what kind of music's going to play. I should have found out
right, and then exit right.
beforehand.
Exit right.
Jesus, that came up fast.
Keep left.
Right, we're going to keep out from the wall here. Stay wide as we can. We do have a big load. Oh, we have to yield. This is a nasty bit of road. It's coming anyways.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh, that is one confusing road. Oh, nice buster. I don't think so far the Utah map that I have found, there's not been as much, like I said, the Oregon and the Washington I thought were great maps. Here we go, we're in Salt Lake City. I suppose maybe it's quite vast, kind of deserty, kind of mountainish area. We do need to explore a bit more, like I said, we will do that as well. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, Salt Lake City. Oh, a bit heavy on the brakes. Pretty cool. When we do get to the destination, we have a couple of options. You can automatically turn on the different kind of parking systems. I've left it open-ended. I think we'll do some difficult ones. We get a bit more experience, and the experience is what we need to level up. The sooner we level up, the more stuff we unlock for trucks, the different trucks we can drive, the longer journeys, we get different kind of perks for the driver. So to start with, like, I am playing a controller. I know I'm a professional driver, but we'll probably keep the more simple parking. But we'll check them out as we get there. We do kind of get to see where they're supposed to be parked. So we'll be able to check it out. You know, we might attempt a few of them. Might maybe look a bit stupid, but we'll see. We'll see how we do. Now there is a discoverable, so what I'm going to do is just pause the game quickly. Even in Salt Lake City there, we do have a discoverable. The only thing is, do we have somewhere to turn around? Okay, so we can. So what we do, we're going to make a quick loop, and then we're going to go drop this off here at the mining place. We'll pick this up. We should pick up this one as well, and then we'll have everything here in Salt Lake City. There's no discoverable up there, no. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to do just a quick little detour.
Keep right.
It's best to do this in other
right.
people's trucks because there's, you know, less fuel wasted, I suppose, when we're driving our own.
Turn right.
Of course, the train. Whose idea was it to go down here? God's sake. Which way is it coming from? I bet it's going to be like these ridiculously long cargo train or something like that now. Oh, this is a stupid idea. There it is. Look at that. Reminds me when I was in Australia, the carriages, the upstairs, downstairs. Haven't seen them in a long time. Nice and short. The second train? Oh, time for more bit. Jesus. What are we waiting for? Have a look on the outside. Look at it, it's just stopped there. Why are you stopped? There you go. Okay, maybe it was just loading out. We'll let it off. That's a bit different, isn't it? Kind of looks like the French colours though. What does it say? Rail runner? Finally.
Get ready to turn left.
Get ready to turn left.
left.
Oh, we're turning into the traffic as well. You waiting for me? I've got the light change.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, then turn right. Well, I'm going to go straight
Turn
down.
right.
I think I need to turn down the sensitivity of the brakes. They're a bit sensitive. Like I said, that kind of crossing there, I don't understand how it really works. Who has right away? I have no idea. He waited for me, so
Keep
I know
right,
we give way to the right
and then
here.
keep right.
Again, don't see anything.
Keep right, and then turn right. Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
So we've got a second recruitment agency.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Like I said, they come in handy. Up and to the right. I don't know if I'm giving way to the left, who knows. There's another recruitment agency there. That's, like I said, pretty handy when we do finally
Keep
get
right,
a couple of trucks.
and then turn right.
It gives us more selection on the kind of drivers, their skills, how much money we can earn.
Turn right.
So look, it's kind of handy to get these things while we can. bed folds down at the back. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Oh, green light. Stop admiring my truck. Thank you, game, for not giving me another train.
Go straight on.
And we're pretty much here, Salt Lake City. I actually expected it to be a bit of a bigger city, but...
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
There we go, we're in. It's the mining place. Down the bottom to get in.
Get ready to turn left.
I am ready. A bit of a U-bend, isn't it?
Turn left.
Just cut that truck up. You have to wait for me in the gate. Here we are, we're in the Salt Lake mining, tractors and diggers. You'd expected it to be a bit more of a quarry really, wouldn't you?
Here we
geez,
are,
that man's looking
safe
depressed.
and sound.
So here we are. So, we have where do you need it, which could be absolutely anywhere. Let's play it safe. Sorry, now we're in a hurry. For this very first one, look, we're just going to play it safe. Where would it be, this one? Look, so we'd have to reverse all funny in there. What we'd do, it's a bit more experience, nothing crazy. All we have to do is put it in here in the green lines until it pings at us. There we go. Handbrake on. Let's, you should be able to see that it all disconnect and load itself, I believe. There we go, look, legs are coming out there now. And we're done. We did 230 miles there. Fuel 38 gallons. There we go. 5 grand. Bit of experience. We've gone up a level, which is good. Let's continue. So here we go. So now every time we go up a level, we have a skill here. Long distance, hazardous, which gives us some different kind of cargoes eventually. High value would give us, you know, we get a 5% increase. Fragile, the same thing. Just in time delivery there, a little bit harder. I think what we'll do the long distance because it gives us up to 400 miles as a kind of starting point. So that's what we'll get. So we've got 7 grand in the bank. We have email here. Okay, so we've got some brand new Volvos for sale. And the banks now have got to me here, so we can go visit our local bank and they would give us a bunch of money, I'm sure, look, 100 grand, but what I want to do is unlock this one. It gives us the best interest rate, so we need to unlock a few more dealers. What I think we're still going to do, we're going to, for the time being, we're just going to pick up a couple more jobs to check the market out, and let's see what else there is, maybe try a different kind of truck. So where are we now? We're up here in Salt Lake City, doesn't really matter at this point, because they're quick jobs, we can go anywhere we want. Okay, that's going down that way. That's going a very long way. That's not a too bad one, but I kind of rather it started down here somewhere. Gallon Frank tanks. That's where we started, to Selena. What's that? The Kenworth. Oh, that's a bit of a. That's just the same journey we've just done, really. Anything going north of Salt Lake City? I mean, that's going all the way out there. It's not a Volvo though. What else we got? Pretty much the same. It's a bit of a small one. It's another one of these tanks. That'll bring us Selena. We did price. Okay, that brings us from Salt Lake to out this way. What kind of mileage are we looking at here? Uh, 206 miles. 3 miles. That's pretty much going to be highway down into New Mexico. Nothing going north of Utah. No, that'll bring us into Nevada. Which is fine. I'd kind of rather stay in Utah until we buy our own trucks. I think that's a little bit more realistic. Route length. What's the shortest? That'll bring us down into Arizona. 170 miles. Again, that's dry milk. Not paying very well though, is it? Go back to price. Where's the big money? Okay, so I accidentally clicked on that, so that is the job we're doing. That's pretty annoying to be honest with you, because there's no way of getting out of it. Same truck, so that's really not interesting for you guys, really, is it? There's no way I can get rid of it either. Where are we going? Let's check it out. So we're going for price back into Salt Lake City, where we were just... That's actually really annoying. Really, really annoying. That's what happens when you drink and drive. You accidentally click on things you shouldn't have done. Okay, so we've only gone to there. So this actually brings us up into Odin, which is some discoverables up here. So you know what? We'll just do it. We'll do it. Not that far. What we'll do, we'll make this the last trip of the stream. Okay, let's turn her on. Let's go back up to Salt Lake City. We're going to go a bit further on. Just see if there's any more discoverables for us on the way up. Might as well make the most of this trip now. There is a discoverable here. It's a dealership. So we'll take that. Now, going through Provo. I really need to sneeze. I really do apologise. If I sneeze on camera, it will be loud. That's a big loop. Let's go see that one now, isn't it? Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take that one in that village and then we'll head straight up. I think that's fine. I think that's what we'll do. Let's get back to doing some driving. Let's go. Yes, Carl, let's go. How do I get out of this place? Let's have a look at our cargo quickly. What have we got? It's dried milk, isn't it? Oh no, TVs. That's what we're bringing with us this time. So yeah, let's head off. Let's go on our journey back to Salt Lake City. Like I said, don't drink and drive, you make mistakes. And I have just learnt from that. Shame, wanted to try a new truck with you guys. Here's what it is. Anyways, we're going further into Salt Lake and we're going to check out a little village here as well. So
Turn right.
I'm in completely the wrong lane. So when I turn right, there's me thinking about going on the other side of the road. Oh god. So off we go.
Keep left.
Keep left. Oh, going too fast. Can't afford fines at this stage of the game. I think after this trip, maybe we might unlock the other lines. We might do. It might be level 2. We might do a second trip if we don't get enough experience. That was the other thing I was looking on the job list. I was looking for experience jobs. I'd rather that than the money right now, to be honest with you, because we're going to take loans no matter what. Doesn't matter. Like I said, I accidentally clicked on this. Wasn't even looking. Carbon Avenue. Is that a train? Wow, look at that.
Get ready to turn right.
So it's actually kind of good. So that we are going. Oh, we have new email.
Turn right.
But we are about to pick up a new dealership, which are the Kenworth trucks. To be honest with you, they're not my favourite, but I do love the kind of squareness to them. That's the one thing I do love about American trucking. I love how kind of square and rigid and the big fronts, unlike the Europeans, you know, where you just kind of sit over the engine, the cabs over the engines. I do love how the American trucks look, but they don't feel great to drive, to be honest with you. That's only a game, but you can tell the difference between the different trucks. They all have their own
Keep
different
left, then turn left.
kind of perks. Some are stronger, some are
Turn
better
left.
gearboxes. Now we can change all of that as we kind of customize our trucks. We can do quite a lot with them.
Go straight on.
We're going straight on. Here we go. So there's the dealership.
Turn right.
There we go. That's exactly what we wanted.
Keep right, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Oh, it was already orange. Now what we like to say on a professional term, the point of no return. Yeah, you just have to keep going. Nothing you can do. No point stopping. Now you do get fined if you go through red lights in here. I think they must have cameras on the lights. Again, you get pretty high charge when that happens. Farmer out there working on his field. Do a set of traffic lights, could do another mouthful of beer. My mouth's getting a bit dry here.
Right.
All this hard work. The houses there.
Turn right.
Wow, look at that yellow car. He's turning in here. I love those old school Americans. Love one of them. We're ever going to get out here? Probably should watch the indicators more. The problem is the pull of the truck. You just can't pull out fast enough. What time of the day is it? Rush hour. Well, the roads will definitely be busier now. God, I'm going to get delayed. Right, they're indicating. We're going to go. Jesus, forgot to turn. There we go. We're on the something west. They call the hills and the mountains here. Pretty cool. So there we go. Full speed ahead. 140 miles to go. Now that is a weighing station. Is it a weighing station? Yeah. So occasionally the police, they like to drive past you, and what they'll do, they'll ask me to go into the next weighbridge where I have to get my cargo weighed to make sure I'm compliant with all the laws and regulations, which I kind of like that. I like that kind of realism elements to these kind of games. They're kind of really relaxing to play. They're so easy. I'm not even kind of thinking about much. Just kind of cruising, enjoying the road. Don't know what it's like to watch, but yeah, it's definitely relaxing anyways. Now, since this will be the last delivery of the live stream, I am going to put it on the hardest setting for finishing. We'll give my driving skills a go. Pretty funny, we'll see. As long as it's not in some sort of ridiculous place, anyways, I'll do it. I'll try and do it. Sun setting now, it's lovely. I wonder what it's like driving at night through these big towns and cities. That's pretty cool as well. Why are we all braking? I cut out the sports car. You snooze, you lose. We're back up at the wind farm. We've already been on this road. Another one of those French trains there though. Must admit, this load is a lot lighter than the stones. You can definitely feel the difference. Just picking up the speed a bit too quick. If any of you are wondering, I do have it on automatic. So I have to have a controller, 18 shift on a controller, that's killing me.
Go straight on.
Squeezing the gap. Oh, he's turning. We'll give him a bit of space. Good chance to have a bit of beer. All we need to do now is find a bit of squirrel on the side of the road, and there we go. We've got an American barbecue. Canyon Creek. Go, go, go. Yummy, yummy. Was that Chinese? Oh, okay. Yeah, sunset. Corner.
Keep right.
Oh.
Finding new route. Okay. Let's
Look, there's me probably too busy reading the comments and seeing where we had to go. The game has frozen. Is it still frozen? I can't really check the live stream. The only problem with this game is I can't come out the window when it's playing to actually see how the stream's doing. So I have no way of knowing. Okay. You sure it wasn't because I was at the traffic lights and nothing was happening and I just wasn't talking? That possibly could have been what that was. But now you just made me completely crash and smash everything up, so thank you for that. I don't think we had too much damage. I don't think we're going to get fined too heavily. Let's have a quick little look. 1% damage to the trailer. Oh man, I'm going to get fined like crazy now. Okay. Look. We'll see. We'll see what the fines are like. Let's see. Bet you I was just at those lights. I think we might even get into Salt Lake City. It might be getting dark by the time we get there. That might be pretty cool. What have we got? We've got 67 miles remaining. Full speed ahead. Hope I don't get pulled over and breathalyzed. I might be in a bit of trouble. Jesus, the truck can go some. 70 miles an hour, it's not too bad. Love that sunset, it's so cool. Oh, I do need to put my lights on there, don't I? Yeah, if I don't put your running lights on as well, you get penalised. As a professional driver, really, we just have them on all the time anyways.
Keep left.
But I didn't, so there we go. I've just put them on now because we are getting into the night time, just to have the lights running. We're already in Salt Lake City now, 38 miles to go, it's not too bad. There we go, that's fine. What? Headlight usage offense, $140. I had the high beams on.
Keep left.
Whoops. So there you go, like I said, that was exactly what I was trying not to happen, get fined. I was trying not to get fined for not having my lights on, but what I did, I had my high beams on for some reason. But there we go. So that's all good. From now on, just remember to put lights on anyways, save that $140 fine. I wouldn't mind, but I didn't see any police officers. I love the way they can just tell my truck has no lights on. This is pretty cool coming into dusk. They've done a really good job with this game. It's really, really good fun. It was all going pretty well until I crashed and got fined and everything else, but you know, these things will happen. Hopefully we don't get too heavy fines now when we actually drop the load off, the damaging their truck and trailer. We'll see. So we'll see when we get there. The fines are pretty big usually. It's only 1%, it's not that bad. Okay, let's change lanes.
And then exit right.
We are going to come off now.
Exit right.
Ogen.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I don't know how you pronounce that.
Turn left.
I love all the markings on the road, you know, even when they're like kind of destroyed and stuff. They really have put a lot of effort into these maps to get everything the way they have it. It looks so good. The one thing about bringing out these DLCs kind of gradually, it does make you come back to the games as well. Like you kind of play for a while and you kind of, that's all the same. It's, you know, when they continuously bring stuff out, even though this game now must be what, nearly 4 years old now, 3 years old. So it's a good way of keeping you entertained, that's for sure. We're going to make a right turn down here. We're at the drop-off point pretty much now. We will see what the situation is on the parking.
Right.
Maybe we'll go. It's in
right.
between a couple of lorries. I don't think I'm going to attempt it. I could be there all night. So, but we'll just see what it's like now.
Turn right.
Am I allowed to go right? I don't even understand these lights. Jesus. Hard work. Ocean. What we got here? Fast food. Found our dinner for the night, that's for sure.
Keep left.
Oh, it's red light. Oh my god. $200. Ah, this has been a terrible run. Oh, for God's sake. I wouldn't mind, but it was a run I didn't even want to do. Might be partly the
Keep
reason
right.
why.
And then continue straight on.
$200 for going through a red light.
Go straight
That's
on.
Crazy. So between my fines and this, I don't think I'm going to be making too much money. Which is a little bit annoying. But as long as we get the experience still, I don't think, even if you rack up the fines, I don't think it takes away from the experience, which is what is really important to us right now. We don't really have our own truck anyway, so... I want a green light. There we go. Here we go, we're in Walbert. Is that where I bought these from? I think it was a Walbert.
Go straight on. Get ready to turn right.
Yeah, ready to turn right. Here we go. This is where we got it from, Selgo or whatever they are.
Turn right.
Okay, let's see what they want us to do with this. I think this is going to be an absolutely ridiculous one.
We are finished.
Okay, so where do they want it? They want it backed in the 90 experience. Okay, since it is the last thing, you know what? We'll give it a go. Oh Jesus! Look, it's right in between that truck. Oh my god. He's sticking out because he's parked like an idiot. Right, I'll give it a go. Let's put my driving skills to the test. Jesus, that is a nightmare. Really, I need to reverse in the other way. That might be the trick to this. I think I'm going to also have to go out with the camera. Yeah. I actually think that's probably the way to do this. A little too tight there. It's not looking too bad though. No, I messed that up. liking it. Steering just doesn't catch up fast enough. Ah, you're happy. That'll do. Let's get rid of it as quick as we can. There we go. Gears dropped off, and considering all those fines, we got the extra experience at least. Let's see what we got. So, bit of money. Okay, we've got a bit of a bonus there. We've got the nightly experience, so we did get up to level 3, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I didn't tell me what the damages and stuff was. So look, we have another perk. High value, fragile. Considering my last one, I think fragile would be a terrible choice, but that's what we're going to go for. Okay, so look, we have 10 grand in inside A haulage. We have 10 grand in the bank. We've got a new dealer. Let's have a look at the bank. Let's see, has the other one unlocked yet? No. Well, it's level 2, maybe it's level 3. Okay, I think this is where we're going to leave the live stream today. Hope you guys have enjoyed the game. A little bit different to what I normally play. Thought it'd be a bit of fun to check out the new map. Unfortunately, because my video clip and roll came into the same place twice, so I do apologise. If you guys are enjoying this, please make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And if you would like to see a little bit more of American Truck Simulator, it'd be good to hear from you guys and see if it's worth doing another live stream, or would you like to me just do some small episodes where I can skip forward a little bit, fast forward times, etc. It is up to you guys. I'll leave it in the hands of you. So other than that, everybody, thanks for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye for now.